Well, I knew what I didn't want to know, and I saw.
By air to Greenland from Denmark. The Greenlandic airline, Air Greenland, flies all year round from Copenhagen to Gankersrud in West Greenland. In the winter period, there are 4 flights a week to this city. The flight time to both destinations is just 4.5 hours. Onward transport to the towns on Greenland's west coast takes place by airplane or helicopter, and there are frequent connections that ensure that it's normally possible to reach your final destination the same day.
By air to Greenland from Iceland. The Icelandic airline Air Iceland has a service all year round from Reykjavik to Puluska and near Inat on Greenland's east coast. Puluska is serviced twice a week in the winter season. This is a very common travel to route to East Greenland. Local service twice a week all year round.
Greenland is a rigid land and is full of big settlements and sheep farms. In South Greenland, there are no roads between any towns or communities. You would travel from the airport to your hotel by an helicopter. This is provided by an airline company.
You will get to your destination by a plane that will leave you very nearly. This service is also provided by the airline company.
When the fierce frosts arrive and snow starts falling, the tone of Greenland changes, and the country wraps itself in a white blanket that lasts the better part of 6 months. Winter is a season for dog sledding, northern lights, ski trips, and stargazing. Fjords and bays freeze over, opening up more and more winter highways the further north you travel, and the rhythm of everyday life adapts to the polar night which brings us Christmas.
In Greenland, sudden changes in weather are common, and you have to be prepared for all types of weather when you're on the excursion. During the winter, temperatures range from -5°C to -30°C, and in the summer from +5°C to +15°C. As the air in Greenland is very dry, temperatures don't feel as cold as in Europe.
The outer most layered, wind and waterproof, and underneath you can wear items such as synthetic fiber, fur, and/or wool. Even in the middle of summer, when it can be warm on land, sailing trips can be cold as the temperature of the water, and it's only 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. So bring a hat, a scarf, and gloves when you are on a sailing trip.
It's important to bring a mosquito net, insect repellent and antihistamine if you are allergic to insect bites, regardless of the nature of your visit to Greenland. You will often have to travel a lot on foot, and frequently in highly and uneven terrain. Therefore, it's important to bring good waterproof walking boots or walking shoes with a sturdy molded soles.
The Greenlanders' language. Greenlandic belongs to the Inuit-Allied family of languages that is spoken by some people in Alaska, Canada, and Greenland. In terms of its structure, the language is completely different from the Indo-European languages, and as a visitor to Greenland you will find that you understand absolutely nothing when Greenlandic is spoken.
Other language in Greenland. Danish is the first foreign language learned in Greenland school, and the majority of the population also speak good Danish, especially those living in towns. Danish can therefore easily get by with Danish when visiting Greenland. Many young people who have attended a course of study in Denmark or abroad also speak good English. Tourists often have a personal that are able to speak German and
are able to provide. The food items of Greenland are made of ingredients which are available in this island, which are mostly fish, meat, and potato in year one. If you have money and you arrive in Nuuk, you must go to Hereford Bistro restaurant because it's a little bit expensive, but you can find a typical Greenland food. For example, a kind of Norwich soup that is widely available in all the Greenland street kitchens, especially here. This soup has the most typical ingredients that you see in Greenland. One of them is the meat, and the others are the vegetables, the cherries, the mushrooms, the salt, the pepper, and the herbs.
If you don't have enough money and don't like spices, but you love vegetarian foods, Greenland is your place. Because when you arrive to Greenland and look around, you can find fresh fruits and vegetables. These are a beautiful part of the of Greenland. Another way to procedure of cooking in Greenland is very simple, and the everyday foods items are composed or locally found ingredients. Spices are not used that much in Greenland cooking, and the only non-vegetarian ingredients in the menu are rice, potatoes, and onions.
Camping. There are not official campsites, but most places have specific areas for pitching tents. Camping is permitted everywhere except on ruins and uncultivated land in South Greenland, but maybe you prefer the famous Igman's homes that are these days used as simple accommodation with basic facilities.
In Greenland, there are many hotels around the city, but the most curious feature is they stay an igloo. You can find this type of hotels around Greenland. It is a large central igloo. It's connected to 4 to 6 smaller ones via ice tunnels. The complex features a bar, decorative ice sculptures, and ice furniture.
There is something about experiencing Greenland's beautiful landscape